Go back to my Sunday breakfast. Coke Zero. And a croissant with sausage, egg, and cheese. And it's cold out, so I'm wearing my mittens. Alrighty, so 2 out of my 3 Advents. I'll get to the third one in just a couple minutes. So my first one is my Freckled Whimsy. This is the 24 Advent on Serendipity. And as it says here, it includes 2 50-gram skeins of self-striping yarn twisted together as one skein. So I will have to get, I'll have to get that caked up. I'm filming this now on Sunday afternoon. It's a little later than I had, oh stop, a little later than I had planned on doing this, but we had church this morning, then we went out for lunch with a few of us, then we came home and I thought, I think I'm going to have a nap. So here we are at 10 to 5. I'm finally getting to this. And this is childproof. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is gorgeous. Oh, these socks are going to be amazing. So it's called Merry and Bright. And bright, it looks like it is going to be. Oh my gosh, I love it. So again, the Serendipity. And 75/25 superwash merino nylon, 460 yards. It is in 2 50-gram skeins. So I'll get those 2 guys caked up in just a little bit. And hopefully get the one stripe on that done today. So that's the first one. My second Advent is a, what did she call it? Let me just hang on. It's the wrong page. She calls it Yarn Vent, and it's from Rising Tide Fiber Company. And this one consists of 4 50-gram skeins, plus each one has a 20-gram mini to go with it, a coordinating mini. So these ones are meant to open up one each Sunday during Advent, or once a week during Advent. I will open these on Sunday. I probably will not get to doing any work with these guys until into the new year. Or this might be one of my Christmas Day cast-ons. We shall see. So, oh, that is pretty. Look at that. It's coming out a little bit more subdued on the screen than what I'm seeing in real life. But this one is Candy Castle. I think the theme with this one was, I'll correct myself if I'm got it wrong, but I think the theme of this one, it was called Candyland. So this is her Talbot fingering, which is 75/25, and it's what she calls her half sock set. So 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon, 230 grams per 50 gram. It says per 100 grams, but that's 231 per 50 gram skein, and 92 yards in the 20 gram mini. And there's her tag. I have a few of her skeins already. I love the 50-gram skeins. I've made up one pair of socks with those, and I have, I think 2 more skeins, plus over the month of December I'm going to get 4 more. That is pretty. That is so pretty. So I won't have another one of those to open until next Sunday. So it'll be a week before you see another one of hers. The last one I have, whoopsie. I'll show it to you this way just the one time. Oh, hello. Okay, that's a list of the names of the colors. So that, I'm just going to put that aside. There's a little extra in here. Oh, neat. It's one of those magnetic-y closures. Oh, and a pair of pretty scissors. Oh, that's nice. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be open at the beginning or the end, but it was right at the top of the box, so beginning it is. So this is from Felicity Yarn Studio, and this is called Monet in the Winter Advent Calendar. So there's the 24 individual little minis plus a full skein for Christmas morning. And these are going to go into my Radvent cardigan. And that one, I gotta start, let me get this out of the way. I'll see if I can do it without bonking the camera again. Who did I step on? Oops, I'll put that back in the box. Oh, that's pretty. So it's on her classic sock base, 20 grams, 92 yards, 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon, and Monet in the Winter. Day 1, Felicity Yarn Studio. That is really pretty. So I got a little start on my sleeves of the Radvent cardigan this morning. That's as far as I have. I've got one sleeve started. I'll have to decide how long. I've gone 24, 25 rounds. It calls for, I forget how many rounds now. I'm only about a third of the way along, I think, thereabouts, a third to a quarter. So I'm going to keep going with that, and then we'll add in the first color. So that is the plan for that one. And the Radvent cardigan, let me see if I can. So the cardigan starts at the sleeve, and you go this way, you start at the other sleeve, and you go that way. They recommend that you start with color, well, you do the contrasting, the ribbing at the bottom, the button band, and the cuffs in a contrast color. And then they have you doing the contrast color, they call these contrast colors, you know what I mean. They have you start with one color here and do day 1, 2, 3, and so on, and start at day 24 or 25 and work then 24, 23, 22 and work this way. And you do a certain number of rows and blah, 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 all that good stuff. What I'm thinking I might do is I'm going to cake this up, and what I plan on doing is I'm going to, once I have both cuffs done, they have you do all of one side and then you put it aside and then you start here and you work all the way back and then connect it and all that stuff. So what I'm planning on doing is once I get both of the cuffs done, I'm either going to put it onto one needle or perhaps do it on two circulars at the same time. So doing like, instead of doing magic loop, do two needles, one needle on the front half, one needle on the back half, at least for the sleeves. And then I will knit from either end of this little cake and knit them so that it's the same. Then it's not going to be completely matchy, but I want to have it coordinating on both sides and symmetrical. Goodness, that's the word I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, Karen. But that's the plan with my rad bent cardigan. But first I have to get the sleeves done. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get this caked up, and once that's caked up, I'm going to do the first stripe on both of my socks because I have the toes are already done. I'm going to do both stripes, or the first stripe on each sock, and get that one done. This is just going to get put back into the envelope it came in, and it's going to be put into a safe place until I have time to get to it, which potentially won't be until after Christmas. We'll see. And then this one I'll get caked up. I might leave that and cake that up tomorrow or Tuesday because I don't think I'll have the cuffs done this evening before it's bedtime. By the time I do this and finish these two cuffs, I probably won't have time to get any knitting on that done today. That's fine. Then tomorrow morning I'm going to get the second stripe on this done and keep working on my cuffs if they're not done and get started with that. That's the plan. Oh, these are so gorgeous. I'm so excited to get knitting with these. So I'm going to shut up, quit talking, and get to my knitting. There we go. We have the yarn is balled up now, or caked up. I'm ready to add it to my toes. Hi everyone. So we're here, closing in towards the end of the day, first day of Vlogmas. It's been a fun day. It's been a long day. It's about 6:45 Sunday evening, December 1st, 2024. And we had church this morning, Sunday school, then church this morning. Then a few of us went out for Chinese buffet for lunch. And they always have these nice calendars that they put out each year. So we wanted to make sure we got there in time to get a calendar for 2025. We have one hanging up in our kitchen. If I remember, I'll show you the one from last year that's hanging up in the kitchen. And so we wanted to get a replacement one to have up in the kitchen for the next year. So we went and got that done. Then we got back home. I got a couple things done quick like, and then I snuggled down into the recliner. And I had such a deep sleep. Oh my goodness, I was out cold. Heard the hubby get up from his nap. I nap in the recliner Sunday afternoons, and he crawls into bed. Heard him come down the hallway and called, and I didn't know what planet I was on when I woke up. Oh my gosh, I was so out cold. Slept for about an hour and a half. Then I did opened up my advent calendars, all that stuff as you saw in the video. And I also got my yarn caked up for my Freckled Whimsy yarn caked up. So I'm ready to get onto that. But I still have to double check my courses, my 2 online courses, to make sure everything's all set and ready for it going live at midnight tonight. Just to make sure that all the pages work, all the links are active and go to the right places, just to double check, make sure everything's fine. 99% of the time everything is fine, but I just like to double check and make sure that it's all good. So I'll get that done. And then I will get the editing done on my Vlogmas Day 1 video. And then by that time, hubby should be home from his youth group and kids club at church this evening. And then we'll watch, which one are we watching now? One of the Disney, it's on Disney, the Star Wars offshoots. Starts with an A. Not Anakin, not Ahsoka. Andor? I think that's it. So we've started watching that one. We're working our way through all of the different offshoot Star Wars little... we started with Mandalorian, and then we've gone through a whole bunch of the other ones. So, and I think it's Andor. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what this one is. So I think we're on to the 3rd or 4th episode of that. So we'll watch that this evening. We like to just watch something short and quick on Sunday evenings, because hubby's usually not home till about 7:30, sometimes closer to 8. And I like to get to sleep at a decent hour on Sunday night because it's up early Monday morning and the beginning of the week. So I like to get a good night's sleep on Sunday nights. So I'm hoping to get the first color on my Freckled Whimsy socks done this evening while we're watching TV. And I hope to get some more work done on my cuff of my Radvent cardigan as well. I will not get both of them done before I go to bed tonight. That's it. I promise you that. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. Today's video is a little bit longer than, or it will be a little bit longer. The rest of them probably during the Vlogmas videos will probably be a little bit shorter, similar to what they were during Vlogtober and my Whip It Down week stuff. This one's going to be a little bit longer because I opened up all my first advents and all that stuff. But anyway, instead of making it even longer, I'm going to shush up and go get some schoolwork done before hubby gets home from work. Alrighty, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.